Good morning, America. This is Free America Radio. I guarantee you, it's getting really stupid out there. You got the Democrats sitting over there playing with each other, trying to figure out how to get Trump out a few days early. Instead of taking things seriously as to, the state of the economy and stuff like that. Instead, they're going to spend all their time trying to get rid of Trump. And they're trying to say anybody that supported Trump is a thug and terrorist. Well, I got news for you. I'm a Trump supporter. I don't go out and destroy shit. But I'll tell you this, Biden, we're watching you. You and Pelosi and all your other little cronies up there. If you try to make this a communist country, oh, God help you. But I'll tell you this. It's getting really stupid out there. All the media stations out there are pro-Democrat. Well, that's good. Y'all be pro-Democrat. It's your legal, God-given right. But don't interfere in my rights. Now, I don't care who you are, from the President of the United States to the lowest sucker in the world. Stay out of my business and I'll stay out of yours. Get in mine and by God, I'll come back at you twice as hard. So here's the thing. Everybody's out there trying to get rid of Trump. Everybody's saying, oh, we got to get rid of Trump. We got to do this. Well, guess what, folks? You ain't got to do a damn thing but sit back for another week and he'll be out of office. All you Democrats are doing is stirring people up. Stop it. It's just like Yativa and all them other idiots that were out there burning cities that y'all didn't do nothing about. Oh, I understand you couldn't get an article to impeach those people. They should have been put in jail. The ones that tore down the statues, they should have been put in jail. Oh, we're not going to do that because that's a racist thing. It ain't got a damn thing to do with racism. Let me tell you what it's got to do with. Communism. I fought for that shit. Or against that shit. That's what the Vietnam War was about. To try to keep communism out of places. And now it's here in the Democratic form. You got Biden, Pelosi, and Kamala Harris, and the Koch brothers, and all those communists up there going, yeah. Now, what do we got as for a cabinet for old Biden? Oh, let's see. We got, all of Obama's cabinet. The one that whenever somebody said something against him, excuse me, every time somebody said something against him, he'd pull out the race card. But I'm not racist, but hey, you are. You said something against me. Well, let me tell you something, folks. I don't care. I'm tired of all the bullshit. I was going to make this a tame, but you know what? I don't really give a damn about you guys. It's sort of like 9/11. I didn't care about those people either. I didn't know not one of them. And if something would have happened over here, those people over there wouldn't care about us because they didn't know not one of us. So, with that being said, now that you know, let me tell you something. This is getting to be really stupid. You guys are getting to be dumber than a box of rocks. And all you people out there that think there's something free, all that money they're giving you right now ain't free. Somebody's going to have to pay for it. Whether it be you, your kids, or somebody will. Or are we going to wind up like Venezuela? They had high times for 10 years and then their government ran out of money and guess what? Couldn't print no more. Yep. Now look where they're at. Everybody tells me, said, oh, yeah, we need Obamacare. We need it back. Why do you need Obamacare back? Oh, because those people that didn't have insurance, they got it now. But you know what you did? let's talk about the truth for a minute. Let's talk about the stuff that really happened. You know, yeah, you might have got them poor people that didn't work or didn't want to work. It didn't give a damn if they worked or not because they knew how to manipulate the government, and they got what they wanted. Yep. And then Obama comes along, I'm going to give you free health care. They had free health care. All they had to do is go down to the emergency room. They got it. And they spent most of their time there. Now you just give them a card, a free ride. They're going over to their doctor with their free card every other day. Hypochondriac City is what they caused. And then they go, well, you know, let's go back to free enterprise insurance. You know, I had the cheapest insurance in the world, and it was the best. It's a hell of a lot better than any of this Obamacare stuff I've seen. Well, all you people think you got it made, right? You just wait. Just wait till after the government gets done with you. It ain't going to be pretty. Yeah, they may come over here and tell me you got to quit talking about this shit because I'm telling the truth. You know, I can see the handwriting on the wall. If you can't, you're stupid. Oh, well, by the way, you don't know better. That's the problem. They don't even teach history in class anymore, except about racism. Oh, the Civil War was a racist war. No, it wasn't. Had nothing to do with racism until Abraham Lincoln decided I can't get the North to fight the South. Unless I say I'm going to abolish slaves, but that turkey had 5 slaves working in his house. Yeah, 5 of them. And all y'all going, oh, Abraham Lincoln was the best thing since sliced bread. Well, I hate to disagree with you. The only president in this country in the last 200 years, 100 years, whatever the hell it is, bicentennial 200 years, has been Trump. He actually did what he said he was going to do, and that what pissed all these people off already is because he couldn't be bought. Ain't that a bitch? He couldn't be bought. Oh, he already had more money than God, so therefore he couldn't be bought. I really hate to see that it's going to end the way it's going to end, but you know, folks, I'm telling you right now, here's the sad part about this whole thing. Yep, here's the sad part. Are you ready? Are you listening? The sad part is, all you people that don't know history, all you people that's not ready, are going to find out the hard way when the Democrats screw the country up for 4 years. They want to make it a communist country. And all you young kids out there, yeah, communist, yeah. No, I want socialist. Facebook. Socialism is not Facebook, Twitter, any of that crap. Socialism is where the government thinks they have the power to tell you what to do and what time you can be home, what time you get up in the morning, where you can work, where you can't work. That's the kind of country you're trying to get a hold of right now. That's what you're pushing for. If that's what you want, fine, but stay the hell out of my backyard. Because it's ridiculous. I don't belong to any militia group. I don't belong to anything. But I guarantee you, I will protect my own. So, with that being said, you guys just need to get your shit together, go on about your business, and if you guys try to turn this country into communist country, I guess I'll have to come back out. I'll join one of them groups that believes in a free America. And with that being said, I say, y'all need to get your shit together. If you don't know about history, you better start learning. Well, all those rebels statues, they were racist. No, they weren't. Yeah, some of them owned slaves. Yeah, they did, and they thought that was the best thing. But you know what? Just think about it. All you people, think about this for a minute. If it wasn't for slavery, y'all would still be over in Africa right now beating the drum. Oh, that's the Indians. Anyway, you'd have been over in Africa doing something stupid, maybe getting eaten by a lion. I don't know. Don't really care. But instead, right now you have every chance in the world to get your education, which most of you are too lazy to do. You could have done anything with your life you wanted to, but you chose not to. Well, it's not my problem. As far as I know, it's not anybody else's problem but your own. And you're going, and not only that, it is what it is, and you wouldn't have been taught real history. See, when I went to school, they taught things like American history. They taught things like Arkansas history. Each state taught about its history so that you would understand where the world was. And then in the 60s, you got these liberal hippies up there smoking dope going, hey, peace, bro. Yeah, that's the way it is. Peace, bro. And now you got kids that are uneducated that don't know what they're talking about. Oh, I want to get rid of Trump. Biden says he's going to give me everything I want. That reminds me of Obama when he first got into office. You're going, Obama? Yeah. I was down there in Florida. And when Obama got elected the first time, there was a little black girl working as a waitress in the truck stop. And she was waiting on me, and she said, this is the last day I have to work. I'm quitting today. I looked at her and I said, you got something better going on? You going to school? What's the deal? Nope. I'm quitting because Obama says I don't have to work anymore. He's going to take care of me. Oh, my. Okay. So what does that mean? He's going to take care of you the rest of your life. Yeah, that's what happens. I never saw that girl again, but I wonder how that worked out for her. And that's what you're going through today. We have a whole load of uneducated kids out there that thought they were going to get something free. Matter of fact, let me tell you about that. Right now, they got a moratorium on rent, on people that's not paying their rent. They think that the government's going to keep doing that and keep on doing that. Well, my deal with that is don't pay your rent. I'm going to figure out a way to get you the hell out of my apartment or my house or whatever I've got that you're in. Yes, I can't evict you for non-payment, but I bet you I can find a way. Just wait. You will do something stupid that'll get you off the lease. You'll either have somebody move in with you that ain't supposed to be there. You'll have a pet that ain't supposed to be there. You'll get caught smoking a joint, and that ain't supposed to be there. You'll be selling drugs. I don't know. You ain't supposed to do that. Anything illegal, you might break a window. That right there is damage to my property, and I'm going to get rid of your butt. So all you people that think that you can get away with not paying rent forever, you better start thinking again. Because this is a free America. And I will find a way to get rid of you. One way or the other, it don't matter to me. But I will. Just because it's a free America don't mean your rent's free. So get your butt up, go to work, pay your rent. Get your butt up and go to work, period. Whether you pay your rent or not. Just get up there and go do what you got to do. And if you can't or won't, then maybe I can figure out a way to get you motivated. I am trying to tell y'all, this is not, all this garbage is just one big political show. And, peaceful protest is one thing, but either side, I don't care what side you're on. If you're a TV and you're out there trying to start a war, then I hope somebody puts you to sleep. If you're out there protesting legally, then I support you 100%. I don't care what side you're on, because I'm not on either side. But I think this garbage on TV where all the reporters in the world are going, oh, yeah, we need to hang Trump. We need to get him out of office. We need to do this. We need to do that. You know what you need to do? You need to shut the hell up. And if you can't shut up, get the hell off the air. Most people in this world, if left up to their own devices, well, I would like to think that they would all be devices that they could be left up to and do the right thing. But I know that if you're educated, that's what happens. But if you're not educated, then somebody like me or Trump or Biden or Pelosi, whatever, whoever can talk the loudest, the longest, that's the ones that's going to be in bad shape. I mean, that's the one that's going to be out there. And people are going to listen and they're going to say, oh my God, really? 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 Oh, let me tell you something, folks. There is no free ride. You don't get nothing for free. All this stuff that the government has promised you, they've got a plan to get whatever back 3 or 4 times. So, just stand by and watch. If you don't believe me, stand by and watch. I've been around long enough to know how stupid the government is. You know, I never could have figured out why it takes the government so long to do anything, but then, except for this stimulus check thing, they can do that in 2 days. I know, I've seen it done. So if they can do that in 2 days, what the hell are they going to do? What are you going to do? You know, they can do that in 2 days, but everything else takes 6 months to a year. You say, what are you talking about? Well, if you need something done from the government, see how long it takes. Yep, forever. Oh. But that's the way it is, folks. So, you tell me what we're going to do, how we're going to fix this, and I'll tell you exactly the way the world's going to go. And right now, it looks like we're going to hell in a handbasket. But we can change it. All you got to do is watch these damn people up there in the White House and Congress and the Senate. I saw one guy up there. Hey, we've withstood worse things before. We've withstood threats before. We've done everything before, and American people ain't gonna bother us none. Well, number one, those people, for the most part, were strolling through the building. And I happen to know for a fact those people would not have got in the White House unless somebody from the inside didn't let them in. I'm guaranteeing you that. And I don't think it was Trump. It might have been. I mean, he didn't have the power to stop those people. They're there to protect him. And what did he say? What did he do? Say, hey, this is 500 or 10,000 of my closest friends. Let them in. And they did. Well, there's no law against having visitors at the White House, I guess. Just sort of like your apartment. Some of you got illegal visitors. They've been there for a while, right? So I tell you what. If those people really were doing something that they shouldn't have been doing, and my deal is, the only people that did the shooting was the police, and they killed people. The other side was armed. They didn't kill people. Cops firing guns off into a crowd, kills a woman. Oh, but that's okay. Oh, it's a black woman. Oh, my God, now we got to get a TIVA after them. So you stop and think about it. All the stuff. Just watch everything. Look at everything. There's something wrong with this picture. And it's sort of like a few years ago when they tried to do gun control. They came up with a crisis that they wanted everybody, got all the media to look at over there, get everybody to look over here while we pass this over here. They won't know about it. And they didn't know about it until after. But it didn't work. Then we had some good people back in, doing politics back then. But I'm just telling you, people, watch it. If you don't, it's going to be a bitch. And this is Free America Radio, and we're brought to you by 365christmas.com. A place where you can get some of the kinkiest t-shirts you ever thought of, or if you can think of it, they'll make it for you. I promise you that. If you got a saying, they're not afraid. Hell, they made Trump t-shirts. They made Biden t-shirts. They made t-shirts for every occasion. And since we still have free speech, they'll put anything you want to on a t-shirt. Now, I'm not saying they agree with everything that they put on a t-shirt, but they don't care. They're not biased. If you got the money, by God, they'll do it. So go to 365christmas.club, and you too can get you a t-shirt that you want, or a ring. I have my furry friend up here this morning. She's going to talk on the radio, I guess. Baby girl, what do you think? She's not going to tell us what she thinks. She just turned around and walked off when I asked her that question. I hate it when that happens. But all you people out there, just remember, don't believe anything you hear on TV, especially the news people. Don't believe anything I say. Check it out for yourself. Look it up. If you want something good to look up, let's try the readings of Stalin, Hitler. Oh, I think there was a couple others in between there, but those two will give you a scare, and that's where we're headed. Unless we ensure, because we the people can control the White House. We the people can tell them idiots to stop doing what they're doing. And we, the people, must do that. Otherwise, let's stop and think about this. You want to talk about how this works? Let's stop and think. All right, Congress gave theirself a raise. First off, what they did, they gave you $1,200 stimulus check over a year ago. And then they say, okay, we can't give them another $1,200. Here it is almost a year later, and we're, people aren't back to work. We're trying to shut the country down again because Biden wants to. Well, guess what? We need to give them something. So we'll give them let's slap them in the face and give them $600. We've got the country shut down. It's no big deal. They ain't able to pay their rent. They haven't been able to work in a year. But it don't matter. We'll give them $600, and that'll make the American people happy because we gave them something free. But then you get this congressman up there, and he goes, I don't want to give anybody anything because I don't want to help them have money. You just gave yourself a raise, dickhead, and we didn't get to vote on it. So, and you're telling the people that's legitimately needing it that you don't give a damn about them. You're telling the people, not by opening up the country where people can go back to work, but by talking about closing it down, you're going to give them $600. I tell you what, I am a landlord, and I really don't care. My deal is I paid for those houses or paying for them, whatever. It's none of your business either way. But I got people living there. I don't have to pay rent. Well, Biden, you better come up with a better plan than that, because those people are coming out of my place. With or without your help. So, all they got to do is try. If they try, that's one thing, but they don't even try. They run. Where you at? Oh, I can't get there right now. Meet me. Meet me at 6:30 tonight, and we'll have hamburgers, and I'll pay you. You know how many times I've heard I'll pay you? I think it's somebody's name, because they damn sure ain't got no money. They don't show up. They run. The only way you get to talk to them is when you pull in behind them when they're leaving. That's kind of shit that goes on, folks, and I'm tired of it. There is no free ride, and if you want a free ride, go to Venezuela. I hear they got free rides. Oh, what's that big old fat guy's name? That North Korea, Ching-woo or some stupid shit like that. Go over to his country. He like you. Shit, he got salt mines. Oh, my God, he needs workers because he's done worked his people to death. They can't even get out of bed in the morning. People, y'all need to stop the crap. Look into the mirror and say, hey, I'm not going quietly into the night. And when they try to bring that communist shit to you, send it back out the door. Here's a fallacy that people don't understand. Congress cannot, and the Senate, the House, they can't pass a law unless you vote on it. And they damn sure can't pass a law that will restrict your rights unless it's voted on. Now, if you want to give up your rights, that's your problem, but I'm not going to. I'll put a fucking flag up here, and it won't say United States. It'll say something else, and I'll be a different country. And if you cross on my soil, then we'll have a war. If that's what I need to do. I just need y'all to think about what you're doing and have a very, very, very good 2021. Ladies, this is Radio Free America, and that's what we are, a free America, and we're going to stay that way. You got it? We'll talk to you next time.